I'm meeting him halfway, sliding through. One, free hand, short circular movement, and turn. I wanna lock his shoulder, lock his elbow, pushing the weight in. Okay? And you wanna, with nice tight control, turn him on his stomach. So, and we're working with the easy part, with the hook. We're not working with the straight because that's a whole different world. We'll do it later on. Much harder to defend. So we're dealing with much easier here, sliding through. We're taking a couple of steps with control. Controlling here before we do anything else. With here. Okay, and then we're gonna build from here. Okay, so with your partner, let's do it slowly, nice fluid motion. That's correct mistake. Alright, the first step you have to catch him. And to catch your opponent, you have to step in and meet him halfway. Okay? So, here, control here. But we don't want to be robotic, we want to make it into fluid motion. So, stepping here, sliding it here. When I slide, the reason something is getting stuck because you're too high in here and you don't know what to do. My hand, once I catch him, I leave this here and push it all the way through, right at the elbow. Not, if I go too far away above, it's not gonna work, or if I go too low, he might lock his elbow. So I wanna, and I use this hand to push it through. Okay? See how I'm pushing it through, breaking his power. So, yeah. Here, pushing it through, taking a step, control, and turn. Okay? And of course I'm using the weight of my body. Pushing his hand into here. That's where I want, locking his up. Okay? Let's do it. The first difficult part of the technique is pushing that hand through. Okay? So when you come in here, the difficult part for you is to slide through. So I push, this is my foundation, and I'm pushing here, taking a step, creating momentum and tight. I want to make it very tight move, because if I make it too big, he will escape from me. Okay? So I need it through pain and then tight, like half a circular motion. One more time. So here. This is my foundation, pushing it through, taking a step, bring some momentum. This hand is here, control, turn tight, drop my weight first, and then quickly turn, pushing, controlling his elbows, and step, pushing it in. Okay? Let's try it. The difficult part a lot of you experiencing is by bending this elbow in when you catch the hand. Don't use your forearm. Use this part so it's like a hook motion. So I'm stepping here. Again. So I'm stepping here. This hand. See how I slide in here like a hooky motion? But I want to take maybe couple steps. First of all, to break this timing and balance. And this gives me good momentum to catch it. Take it down. The next difficult step you guys experience is how to turn it. I'm locking his elbow, so I'm putting my weight here. I lock his elbow, and then I just take a step. Okay? So everything is locked. I lift up his hand a little bit and just a nice little turn. And I'm in a good fighting position here because everything is locked in here. And I'm just applying my weight, not my strength, my weight into his head. Okay? So let's try it and go correctly. Here we go. So once we realize how to hook the hand and turn, the difficult part, how do you really turn him around from his stomach? is not gonna do it for you. Okay? In the real life, you have to create enough pain and pressure and stretching to do it. So when you're here, so once I'm here, what I can do is break this balance. In real life, I might even strike him. You know, I'm being nice and just pushing him. And see how I locked him in here? If we were fighting and I don't want to make a nice movement, I would drop my knee so his face goes in the center. But right now we're flowing, we're being nice. So we'll see how I lock his elbow. So just one motion, lock the elbow, lift it and turn, okay? Because if I was just going too nice and gentle, he's not gonna turn. He might turn out of respect, but it's not doing any favor or service to me because we're trying to really have complete control. So by locking it, see, I'm using my weight, okay? So let's do a couple of more and then we'll change the technique. Some of you bending too much like this with a straight move. It doesn't matter what martial arts you do. You don't wanna, first of all, you don't wanna bend like this, and you cannot fight with the straight knees. Your knees has to be naturally bent, mobility and balance. But some of you are legs are too close, and you're just bending like this, just asking to use balance. So always, so at the end of my technique for now, here I just bend my knees and keep my body straight with balance. I don't want to go like this, never. Because in the real life, you're done. They'll kill you. They'll pull you off balance and it's all over. Now, let's get to the position. Same technique. So as I'm entering, and this guy is so strong and big, I just can't turn his hand. I'm stuck in here, you know? Because some of you are so strong and stiff, just impossible. Even so, it takes a little technique to turn it. Still, pretty hard to do. So it's fine. His hand is straight. I just come in here, and I don't need to bend his elbow. So here, come here, lock. Okay? I'm just locking it in here. His elbow will bend automatically anyway, but I don't care about bending his elbow anymore. I just want to put him in straight pain. You see how he jumped? And I just gently locked his elbow. I didn't really do much yet. I just locked it up, okay? With my own lock. So yeah, here, coming up, lock, okay? And once I lock it, again we can do a nice game of balance if we need to, or if I don't really need to hold him like this, because he cannot hold like this forever, if I have to come in for a throw, or another strike, or takedown. But since we're trying to do fluidity, so I'm gonna come in, lock, come here, use a nice control. So I'm just lowering him to the ground with control. In the real life, when I'm lowering him to the ground and aiming the head to the cement, that's what I'm really doing. But I was gentle enough to. So one more time. So we're here, I lock him up, see how he balanced me up, then I slide it here, and slowly with the control. And again, if you like, you may come back to the same technique at the end. So right now we're just locking that elbow. The ending is not as important as catching the elbow. If you cannot bend it, you lock it. So same technique just has two variations. So one more time, second variation, the most important thing, coming in and lock that elbow. Okay? Once it's locked, it's up to you what you want to do. Either throw him or go with a takedown, which that gives you more control when you do takedown. Okay? Alright, let's try it with the lock elbow.
Hi, I'm Soke Trevor Smith. I've been doing martial arts for 35 years and I've managed to develop my own style, Benigo-Rai Jiu-Jitsu. The style consists of a mixture of Jiu-Jitsu, traditionally, modern Jiu-Jitsu, Judo and Karate. I've been visiting Dave Franklin's club for quite some time. Soke Dave has been running seminars that have been of great value to my students and everyone around Victoria here in Australia. It's helped us develop our style and helped us develop Jiu-Jitsu in country areas and areas of Victoria, and we're also getting a lot of people from overseas and interstate as we have been today. Today's been a great session and I'd like to thank O-Sensei again for travelling all the way from the States to offer us his knowledge.
Everything's here. No unnecessary move. Everything's here. little elbow, little turn, and take down. So there is no unnecessary reaching or unnecessary moves. So that's the beauty. Look, a good martial art, doesn't matter if it's jiu-jitsu or any style, it should be so connected. All the techniques, it's there. That's there. Once you start realizing and start seeing this, that opens up a whole new reality in fighting, because everything is, you do a smaller move and they're much more precise and more accurate. So a couple of more times. And then...
Hi, David Hindmarsh, Hanshi David Hindmarsh, and I've been training under Soke, David Franklin, for 18 years, and his style of practical jiu-jitsu is really is an enlightenment to me, and it also is my passion. I'm a sponge for knowledge. I'm always seeking the truth in jiu-jitsu.
And it helps in your lifestyle as well?
Jiu-jitsu is it is lifestyle. Jiu-jitsu, it's part of the fabric of your life.
My name's Peter Royal. I'm the DFMA club member and business manager for Dave Franklin Martial Arts. Been emceeing the AJJF seminar for 2010. It's been a fantastic day, fantastic teaching, incredible teachers. I don't think many people realise the true significance of what we're doing here today. The involvement of O-Sensei Kunin, the impeccable lineage. We're talking about serious ancient lineage, 1200-year lineage, but people don't quite grasp what's going on here, and we hope through the Congress, through education, understanding, teaching, to rectify that over the next few years and get a lot more involvement, international involvement. We have teachers here from Scotland, UK, attending today, students from Adelaide coming up. It's been a growing momentum, and we're looking forward to a huge input next year from the councils, from the local government, etc. So hoping for more involvement from around Australia and overseas. But today I was privileged, fortunate enough to be inducted into the Katabami Jiu-Jitsu clan. It's O-Sensei's ancient clan family, so I was very fortunate to be part of that. I'm very privileged.
Thank you.
I can't say this forever because he might kick me or move me or do something. So that's why this hand slides and locks my own hand, so it creates a very strong leverage. Let's move this way so we can see it. So from here, once I trap him, I slide and apply pressure on his hand. See how he's naturally already going? So I don't even have to throw him or sweep him. I don't need that. I just need to take a step in the direction of the force. So I'm just taking a step, and he will go there anyway. So I'm just helping him to break the balance. I don't even have time to sweep him, like for example, nose of the guy, because if we're fighting and I'm trying to escape or run or whatever, I just have to take a step and he's done. And by the time he opens his eyes, I might be already running across the street. So with this, slide here, take, see it naturally, he just goes there naturally. And then control. So that's the most difficult. Trap, redirect, and take. Let's do a couple more times. You have to redirect, and at the same time, you trap him at the same time. And in reality, it becomes a strike. But we're being just very gentle today. See, I'm already here using my weight, shoulder, and I'm already, and he's going down. And the faster he attacks me, the faster he will drop on the ground because of the momentum. Now, I don't have to go that way. The other old jiu-jitsu technique was taking his force with me. I don't like to teach the second part because when I take the force with me, I'm stepping back and I might lose my balance. So that's why I prefer much better going forward. Also, it's very confusing for him because if he comes here and then take him back, he might fall on top of me, which is not good either. So much better to go in that direction. But the third variation, when I'm here, I don't have to go this way. I might just change my direction completely. Keep trapping him, but completely reverse it. And if I do it very fast, you're gonna have a dislocated joint because it's a quick turn in other direction. I'm not breaking anything, but I'm just turning. This creates a lot of problems. So when I'm here, I just turn very quickly here. Okay, that's another interesting variation where you control him, and then again you can play it with joint manipulation, and there's many things you can do. So let's try now this variation when we're here, and we just turn in here. Okay? You can hold him this way, or you can hold the hands this way. It depends what you will prefer. This gives you more mobility. This gives you much stronger, tighter grip on the elbow. So one more time. So here, and then we just quickly redirect. Okay. And as he was falling, I was stepping, adjusting myself, because you never want to end up behind your opponent. Then you're really in trouble, because you will lose control. So here, and quickly redirect. And then remember from this morning, and we can do this, and open him up, and then we continue, can play it with him. So let's do this variation. And once that's here, this hand slides in here. Okay? And just nice little control spot. I see the brain is beginning to melt. So this is a sign to let's play. Because I see once you start stiffing up and you're forgetting which direction to turn, and there is a blank expression in your eyes, we'll overdo it. So for the next 5 minutes, we're gonna play a little bit. Try not to use strength, because somebody always is gonna be stronger than you anyway. So what we're gonna do, it's called Ju-Jitsu Randori, not Judo Randori, Ju-Jitsu Randori. It means we're attacking each other, we're resisting, but trying to put each other in a joint block. So everything we know, we can counter-attack. Throwing is not important because it's not enough space if everybody's gonna start throwing each other. But idea is to put each other in a lock. He's attacking me, I'm attacking him, we're both trying to put each other in pain. See, the reason he's attacking you because you're not doing anything to him. You're just standing. That's why he's using judo to attack. But if you constantly break his standing and attack his joints, it's going to be much harder for him to attack. You just open your hands. Sure, just do something.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, man.
I nearly hit him.
Alright. The most important thing, we learn to flow, and then we apply joint blocks to practical application when there is a resistance. Because if we learn the techniques and we cannot apply them in the real world when somebody resists them, the techniques are useless. So true jiu-jitsu is to not just to know the techniques, but see if they're working or not. So now as you're becoming more and more experienced understanding the joint block, testing them, applying them, when somebody just as well knows your technique also, and they know the counter, that's a true skill to defeat your opponent using, different ways. So it becomes strategy.